Hey guys, I'm back with another video in my cancer story series, and I already told you guys a little about who I am, and I've told you what osteosarcoma is. So today I'm just going to be talking about my diagnosis and how I found out. So originally I thought that I was just injured because in high school I was a cheerleader, and one day in practice I was throwing my back handsprings and I just ended up throwing one wrong, and I landed weird on my knee, and after that day it got really swollen. I had a lot of pain, and I've had arthritis since I was about 12 or 13 years old. So me and my mom originally just thought that's what it was, but after the swelling not going down for about a week or two, we were kind of concerned. So we ended up making an appointment for me to go to my doctor and get it checked out. And because of how it looked and it was warm to the touch, they wanted me to get an x-ray. And when I got an x-ray, I believe they said they saw some kind of mass or something like that, and so they wanted to get a biopsy done. So we went and got the biopsy done, and I didn't think anything of it. They said, you know, it could be an infection, and it could be a benign or malignant tumor. And when they said that, it went over my head, and to me I thought, oh, it's just gonna be an infection, nothing's really wrong. But obviously I was not right. And so after the biopsy, we waited about maybe a week to find out the results. Maybe not even a week, maybe a few days. And I remember me and my mom, we were sitting on the couch and watching a movie, and I got up to go to the bathroom, and at the same time my mom got a phone call. And it was really weird because something told me, like, they're calling with my results. This is like the phone call we've been waiting for to figure out what's wrong. So I go in the bathroom, I come out, and my mom is just crying, and I just knew automatically, like, that it was cancer. Like, I knew as soon as I saw her, because I know for a fact if it wasn't, my mom would not have been crying. And so I don't know, I think when she sat me down and told me, it didn't click really. So I was just like, okay, well, am I gonna die? And she was like, no, they can treat it. And I was like, okay, so, like, you know, I wasn't really like, oh no, like, just really sad. I don't think it really had hit me yet. I think that I was maybe in shock, like, is this really happening? Like, are they sure? I had all these questions, like, how do they know? But I mean, you know, they're doctors. They did a biopsy, they examined my bone, they knew for sure. And it wasn't funny, but it's actually kind of funny because I was just like, okay, can we finish watching the movie now? Like, we can deal with this after the movie's over. I didn't want the movie I was watching to be ruined by this disease I just found out I had. And I just wanted to finish the movie, finish my day as if nothing was wrong. And my mom was just like, are you sure you want to finish the movie? And I was like, yeah, I want to finish the movie. Like, we're watching it, why not? And yeah, honestly, it was just even though the way I'm telling this story is kind of really short, it was actually kind of a long process to find out. Because when I got injured in May, and then we actually didn't realize I had kept, we actually didn't realize that it was still swollen until we had already left California. So I wasn't able to go to an appointment until like a month and a half later, because I was planning on staying in California for a month and they didn't take my insurance out there. So I was like, well, I'm sure I'm fine, we'll just wait till we go home to make an appointment, or for me to go to the doctor. And so I got injured in May. I didn't go to the doctor until mid-July, and then I got the biopsy in end of August, and then I got diagnosed on the 6th of September, I believe, or the 7th, somewhere around there. And then the week after that is when they wanted me to start chemo right away. So it's easy to tell the story really quickly, but it actually took a few months to figure out what was wrong with me and what had caused my injury, because I've thrown back handsprings multiple times in that like week, in that month, and no issues, didn't land wrong. If I did land wrong, it was kind of like, oh, that kind of hurts, but no swelling, nothing. But that's pretty much how I found out. I'm actually really grateful that I did my back handspring wrong that day, because honestly, if I didn't, who knows when I would have found it or what would have happened. So I'm grateful that that day I actually messed up. But yeah, so that is my diagnosis story, and I'm trying to break up my cancer story for you guys in different parts, so the video is not super long. So that's why all these videos are only a few minutes long, and there I'm posting one a week instead of doing one big video, because one long video is a lot to watch, and honestly, I'd rather watch a bunch of short videos. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, whatever, just comment down below and I'll reply. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Bye.